Hello, I'm Dr. Richard Parker. I am a chiropractor. I've been in private practice in Mayfield, Kentucky for 26 years now, and I'm the Director of Health Sciences for Kenovation Technologies. From visiting Kenovation Technologies website and watching the interview with our president, Ron Hayden, you are aware that we have innovated the bed for semi-trucks. This innovation allows the driver to elevate their sleep to a comfortable position to get a good night's rest. For this project, I gathered and reviewed the information and research on the science of sleep. What we found is compelling and eye-opening. In this video, I'm going to focus on 3 points. First, I'm going to explain sleep. Second, I'm going to talk about sleep deprivation. And third, I'm going to explain and demonstrate the recommended sleep positions, what's good and what's bad. First of all, let me talk about sleep. Good restorative sleep is essential for physical health and emotional well-being. Sleep is needed to regenerate many parts of the body, but especially the brain. Without sleep, our brains deteriorate. Getting a good night's sleep is key to performing at your best during the day. When you do not get enough sleep, the result is the condition of sleep deprivation. Now let's turn our attention to the causes of sleep deprivation. There are a host of problems and conditions that cause problems with sleep and cause sleep deprivation. Some of these include you just can't get comfortable, you can't stay comfortable, stress, sleep apnea, acid reflux, neck and back problems, arthritis, breathing difficulties such as congestion, allergies, COPD, and just general illness and being sick. Now let's turn our attention to the effects of sleep deprivation. There are many problems that result from sleep deprivation. It weakens the immune system, there are musculoskeletal problems, increased muscular cramping, hernias result, muscle and connective tissue strains and tears are easier. It decreases the ability to metabolize sugar. There are problems with emotional and behavior, and it increases blood pressure. Deficits in attention and working memory are the most important among the numerous consequences of sleep deprivation. Performing tasks that require attention show a correlation with the number of hours of sleep received each night. There is a steady decline of function associated with increasing hours of sleep deprivation. Attention lapses due to sleep deprivation extend into critical areas where consequences can be life or death. Motor vehicle accidents, work accidents, and industrial disasters can result. Now I want to share some important facts and statistics on the effects of sleep deprivation in driving. The dangers of sleep deprivation are apparent on the road. The American Academy of Sleep Medicine reports that 1 in every 5 serious motor vehicle injuries is related to driver fatigue, with 80,000 drivers falling asleep behind the wheel every day and 250,000 accidents every year related to sleep. Research has shown that sleep deprivation can lead to the same effects as being under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Another statistic is drowsy driving in 2013 caused about 72,000 crashes, 800 fatalities, and 44,000 injuries. These tragic numbers only tell part of the story. Drowsy driving is underreported as a cause of crashes. Accidents that are caused by driver inattention are not included in these numbers. A sleepy driver is a recipe for driver inattention. Now I want to go over some facts about semi-truck accidents. Semi-truck crashes occur frequently on U.S. interstates. High speeds combined with the impact of a heavy commercial truck will likely end in fatal consequences for drivers and passengers in other vehicles on the highway. 30% of all commercial semi-truck accidents are related to sleep deprivation. 98% of semi-truck accidents on the highway result in at least one fatality, and semi-truck accidents cost over $20 billion a year. Now, when you take all this information into consideration, you can see that it's important to get a good night's sleep. Not just to feel better, but it's very important for health and safety too. Now let me explain and demonstrate the different positions of sleep, what's good and what's bad. Now, experts agree that mild elevation is recommended for sleep. But what if someone has the sleep position of being flat or the head actually below their body? This is bad because the circulation to your brain is dependent on gravity. When you lay down flat or the head is below the body, the circulation becomes stagnant and you can get swelling around the brain. That has a very bad effect. It is recommended for people with sleep apnea and acid reflux that they have elevated sleep, but oftentimes what they will do, they'll stack extra pillows up under their head. This is bad because this forces an unnatural curve into the neck. This puts more strain on all the muscles and ligaments and tendons around the neck, and it puts pressure on the spinal nerves. Many conditions lead people to use a contour wedge pillow like this to sleep. The problem with this is this can change the angle of the low back and the pelvis, putting more pressure and strain on the low back and the nerves of the lower part of the spine. Plus, people tend to slide down once they get to a certain elevation, and this will start to alter other parts of the spine. If they lay on their side, they're going to have their spine cocked to one side or the other. Now, these positions of shifted sleep can put pressure and stress not only on our body, but it can produce stress on the organs too. Also, when we deviate from a good neutral resting position, we can alter what's called the kinetic chain. The kinetic chain is simply, remember the old song, the ankle bone's connected to the knee bone's connected to the hip bone? The kinetic chain is how all these parts interact with each other. Disturbances in the connective chain can cause a multitude of problems. The adjustable bed for semi-trucks that we have developed at Kenovation Technologies allows the driver to elevate their sleep from head to toe. This allows them to be in a better neutral position on their back or on their side too, so they're not putting extra strain and stress on their neck or back. Ron Hayden first saw this adjustable bed as a luxury and something to give drivers better comfort and a better night's sleep. But it's become apparent to all of us, this is necessary for health and safety. Thank you for watching this, spending some time with me. I wish all of you good health and drive safely.